It is 5:30 p.m. and welcome to the New Year's live stream. Once again, it's the VINCE. And we had to get to do the bougie bounce for the last time for 2025. You digs? What's up, Ryan? I'm sure everyone's going to pop in just a minute. Don't have any real videos to review or anything like that. So, what we're going to do instead, I got coffee. I got my water cup given to me by my good friend Pugman. Y'all be sure to thank Pugman for me. Wish him a happy new year as well. And so I'm going to pour some of my Athletic Brewing Company non-alcoholic beer. This is probably the best non-alcoholic beer out there. Run wild, baby, run wild. Oh, I always have coffee on my desk. That's non-negotiable. That is definitely non-negotiable. I am still gonna breeze the last stories of this year and see what we got. But folks, I will tell you this right now. It has been one hell of a year. The Great One lost $23,000 thanks to Trump's tariffs, which has torn my ass up. But I will tell you right now, Trump has delivered a lot of mints for us. And we should be thankful. No, not me really. $23,000 is a lot of money. My ending revenue for this year is I don't even think I've really sold anything this month. Maybe about $400 or $500 worth of groceries. I didn't really sell any big ticket items this year. Sold one freaking wheelchair. Like I said, if you can't get the product, you can't sell it. And all I got is this small good stuff. But Trump has indeed brought the mints. Out there blowing up ships. I mean, just literally, a little fishing boat just throws a rocket into it. Spits on Rob Reiner. He went and spit on the Kennedys. Oldest daughter dies, and he goes on Truth Social all night just spitting on all the Kennedys. One thing about Trump, he is a piss trooper. It's like a piss trooper got in the office, literally. He is a piss trooper. And you know this, man. But I will tell you one thing. 2026, you're going to hear 3 more years of crying. I just tell people, hey, this is year 1. Year 2's beginning. You got 4 years. Deal with it. I am, unfortunately. Can't do nothing but ride the Trump train and fap. That's it. I mean, what else you gonna do? He is the president of the United States. What are you gonna do? Happy New Year to you too, Quick Pump. I was just explaining a recap of the year. We've blown up ships. You know, Eric Conover in prison for 20 years. A lot of people, a lot of celebrities have passed away. Charlie Kirk got his neck opened up and stuff. Just a lot of crazy stuff that's happened. I mean, literally. And of course, I'm waiting for Uncle Murder's I'm waiting for Uncle Murder's year in review song to drop. I'm sure it's gonna be. I'm sure it's gonna be funny. But folks, this is like I said before. This is the mintiest year ever. Just straight freaking minty. Which was to be expected. You know, this is the first time Trump was back in office. Just a lot of DEI stuff. I mean, he would put, and just to top it off there, put his name on the building. Now, is that not gangster? You gotta admit that's gangster. Ain't nothing more gangster than putting your name on the building of a memorial. He'll probably do that to the Lincoln Memorial. Yep. But what can you do, folks? So let's see what we got here. Let's see what everybody's doing. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's make a toast to 2026. Fuck off, 2025. 2026 is a-coming. It's coming. Spraying all over your face. Psst. That's good beer. You know, this beer is actually better than regular beer. And it's non-alcoholic, too. Is that not freaking cool? You guys should really get this. He is the most... yeah. Yep, Bill Dobbins. Let's give a moment of silence, 1 minute of silence for Bill Dobbins. He's not going to make it to the new year, unfortunately. So, 1 minute of silence for Bill Dobbins. I forgot about that. And I really shouldn't have. Yes, indeed. And I've met Bill Dobbins before, obviously. I mean, he's practically at every single expo, every single bodybuilding show, practically. So if you even been to one, you would have ran into him, you would have met him, you would have seen him working. Now, when I say a nice guy, you know, it's not in general. He was an alright guy. He was a cool cat, you know. Always. He never had any beef really with anyone, except I think possibly Muscle Mag with Robert Kennedy or Bob Kennedy or whatever over some pictures here. But other than that, I've never had a bad encounter with him. I mean, we lost a lot of people. One of my favorite actors, Diane Keaton. Giorgio Armani's gone. The legendary. Say when. Val Kilmer. And you know who I'm going to mention next. Genova's favorite wrestler, Hulk Hogan. Irv Gotti's gone. Young Bleed, he gone too. He dead. How you do that there? Just a lot of people gone, I'm telling you. Yes, it has been 4 years since I started streaming. I mean, Greg Biffle's gone. I'm like, dang. I mean, it's just, you know, this year I've lost some of my favorite people. Keaton, Hogan, Biffle. I grew up watching him as a kid race. Ozzy's gone. Yep, he gone. Now, I never physically witnessed him biting the head off of a bat or a roach or a rat or whatever it is. But I'm like, gosh. Pope Francis is gone. George Foreman is gone. Big Dick Cheney is gone. Osmond Brothers. You know. Good old Sam Moore, who sung the song, I'm a Soul Man. The moniker to my show. For Soul Pole Saturday. I'm just reading off a couple of names. I already mentioned Irv Gotti. Gene Hackman. Oh, horrible ending to his life. Horrible. Him and his wife. So sad, you know. But like I said, you never know how you depart the world, you know. And usually it's never in a good situation. It really isn't. Yeah, we did the Charlie Kirk tribute show, but man, like I said, I didn't have good feelings about him. I didn't like a lot of stuff that he said, but freedom of speech, folks. I respect freedom of speech. I mean, even some odd known people that don't realize that they've gone, like Jay North. You know, when I was a kid, I watched that, you know, Dennis the Menace when it was black and white and stuff. Forgot about him. Of course, Wink Martindale died. You know, you grew up and watched the show Tic-Tac-Toe, you know, whenever you were sick in school. And let's not forget Mongo McMichaels. I'm actually glad that he passed away because he's no longer suffering. But I'm glad that before he passed away, he got into the Hall of Fame. Good job. If you gotta go out on top. You know, I watched him not only playing football for the Bears, but also in WCW wrestling. Phil Richardson died too, Duck Dynasty. Sly Stone, yep, he's gone. Malcolm Jamal Warner, I'm like, where? D'Angelo gone too, yep. Malcolm Jamal Warner was kind of surprising. I mean, it just goes to show, even as a celebrity, anything can happen in this world. Loretta Swift is gone. Loved her singing. Beautiful woman. And then, of course, that wild-haired Ann Burrell. Worst cooks of America. Drug overdose. Just crazy. Let's not forget Jimmy Swaggart. He passed away. He gone. Jimmy Swaggart gone. Finally joined Tammy Faye. Chuck Mangioni's gone. King of the Hill. Murdered. Or no, not him. But yeah, I'm talking about the other guy that played John Redcorn. Murdered. Just effed up, man, for real. Like I said before, folks, you just... Yep, Roberta Flack, she gone. Yeah, that's what Genova would be saying, not collaborating. I'm going to just go through a list of them. So, a couple of people. Duke Cunningham, gone. Randy the Duke. Took a whole bunch of bribes. Armani gone. Yeah, I already mentioned him. I don't really care about the Duchess of Kent. Oh, Ricky Hatton passed away. I forgot about that. Like I said, folks, I'm reading across some names, basically. Great boxer. I forgot he passed away. And, of course, Tupac's aunt, Asita Shakur, fled and escaped to Cuba. Jane Goodall passed away, too. When she passed away, who's going to control all the monkeys now? I mean, seriously. Who's going to control all the monkeys? What about the monkeys? Yeah, Carl Carlton's gone. Yeah, Ace is gone. Oh, boy. You know, I think that's the first Kiss member I know that passed away. I'm sure that, I think there was one more, but... Finally, June Lockhart, she went and got going. 100 years old. If you saw Lost in Space, Lassie, you saw her. Grew up watching those classics, Lost in Space, Dr. Smith. You know, not many people. And then, of course, Nick Mangold. Nick Mangold, he should have asked for help earlier on. He didn't have to die of kidney disease. He's had that since he had that for 20-some years. He should have asked for help. I don't know why he kept that a secret. I'm sure someone, I would have given him a kidney. The great one would have given him a kidney. I got a spare one, you know. I didn't bodybuild that hard. I got a kidney to spare. I would have given the man a kidney. On God, too. I would have given him a kidney. You can live with one kidney, folks. You can live with one kidney. I don't know why this thing is doing that. There we go. Fuzzy screen. I mean, a lot of bodybuilders have given a kidney to the sport. Why shouldn't the great one give a kidney? I can do that. I would have given him a kidney. That punk motherfucker, H-Rat Brown, he's gone. Fuck him. Fuzzy Zeller. Made that joke about Tiger Woods, and fried chicken and stuff like that. Y'all remember that, don't you? He gone. That nigga gone. Rob Reiner. Oh, he's really gone. Him and his wife. Of course, our governor, Jim Hunt from North Carolina, he gone. Bridget Bardock. Sex symbol. Freaking anti-Semitic bitch. Hated niggers too, which understandable and everything. But in any event, she gone. Granddaughter of late president John F. Kennedy gone. Trump was up there just bulldogging the family all night. I'm like, what happened to the grace and favor? And Isaac Whitlock, he gone. Just so many people just bit it this year. Well, I mean, he was up there asking for a kid. When someone's asking for a kidney at the last minute, they're on their deathbed. They're not going anywhere. Even if someone found a kidney at that point in time, it's too late. You can't do nothing about it. He should have asked for help earlier on. At no point in time have I heard him having any kidney issues. I would have given him a kidney. A lot of people would have given him a kidney. Like I said, I'm a bodybuilder. I'm going to have to give the kidney out anyway, one way or the other. May as well do it for a good cause, you know. Go to the expo. I'm like, you heard you lost your kidney. I'm like, yeah, I was doing some real bodybuilding. Nah, I mean. Drink 3 gallons of water like Lenny. Robert Redford's gone too. I forgot about that. That's old Jeremiah. Yep. And of course, you guys heard what happened at Disney World, didn't you? Not Disney World, Disney World. Basically, at the Indiana Jones thing, the big ball was rolling and went out of control, was about to head into the crowd. A staffer propped himself up in front of it. He is recovering, but man, you gotta give the man a little bit of respect, because that ball would have fucked somebody up really bad. Heck, I got the video right here. Boop.
Oh no! Whoa! That's coming right for us. Woo! Oh! Okay.
He'll be alright. He'll be back at work tomorrow.
We can go dollar for dollar in this.
But you know what? That's gonna hurt. That's gonna sting a little bit. Much respect to him. Actually, truth of the matter is, people could have just simply moved the hell out of the way. But folks, get your questions in. The last questions for 2025. Now, folks, there will be no show tomorrow, okay? There may be a video, but no show tomorrow. The great one has to head out of town. Happy New Year to you too. Quick Pump, you know what? You are right about that. They do resemble each other. Well, everything Mintnator, everything flies over Cuban's head. I remember this time 4 years ago, Nick Vineyard was live with Carolyn getting free. Yeah, that's a good reminder there. Freaky times. You know, 4 years ago, I was able to get away with a lot more comedy than I can before. And YouTube paid out a lot more money. But they're just slowly extracting everything. Yeah, nowadays society has been so pussified to where you just can't really say anything. And you know what? I already knew that, I already knew Trump was going to get reelected with all the stuff that was going on. They just went too far with things, I told those damn trannies to cut it out with the sports. You go out there to the White House and show your tatas. I mean, just doing all sorts of things. People get scared, us homosexuals with old school folks like us, we would have never pulled that. No. You know what's gonna happen? Probably lose again if things don't clean up. That's why the T in LGBT is in the back. They wanted to ride up front and drive the car for a little bit. And we should never let them do that again. Let the lesbians drive. And if they're tired, let us homos drive. And if they're tired, let the bisexual people drive. And if all else fails, park the car, stay at a Motel 6 overnight. Just keeping it real and telling it to you like it is. We should never have let those T's drive, ever. They're the ones that got us in this situation there to begin with. God damn it. Father was under the Rocky... I remember the Rocky Raccoon account. Yeah, Rob Zilli was brutal back then. Y'all remember what he said to Cuban? In fact, let's play that, just for good time's sakes. Yeah, let's do that there. We need some good mints here.
Happy New Year, Goodrum Group. Keep pumping, baby.
Quick Pump, you keep pumping too. I appreciate the donation. We're gonna keep it pumping. I gotta go out of town tomorrow and then come back. We're gonna finish up the redesign of the website. It's pretty easy to do. I'm gonna do that while watching football. But let's go over some classics here.
Shoot me. I can still fuck you up even with a gun. You're a fat fucking coward. Fat coward. I'm 30 minutes away. You want to run in here and talk shit with these losers? I'm right here, bro. You could have called me anytime. If you had a problem with me, you could have called me. But you run to YouTube, you run to Instagram because you're a little bitch. Keep drinking that hops, you estrogen-soaked piece of shit. You know
Rob, catch your breath. Rob, catch your breath. Catch your breath.
Fuck you.
Breathe.
Yeah, mister, I put 10 pounds in the hammer strength. Seeing you in the gym was the most pathetic display of a human being I've ever seen in my entire life. Your dad's... Listen, Cuban, I'm happy your dad's dead. He's happy, too, because he doesn't have to have such a disappointment fat piece of fucking lard for a son anymore. You piece of shit. You want to start
That's it, Rob. Get it all out.
No,
Get
come
it
on,
all
come
out,
on.
Rob. That's
No.
it.
I want you to be a man and meet me face to face and tell me what your problem is. Be a man. Don't go on the
No,
internet
Rob. You already
like
know
a
what
little
my problem
coward.
is. My problem is I
No,
wouldn't
you're
fuck
my
Jay
point.
over.
You're a
You didn't fucking
coward.
like it.
You're proving my point. You're a fucking coward.
You're proving my point that you're a fucking retard, dude. You don't fucking get it. The more you resist, the more you talk, the worse the.
Okay, out of respect for Cubans, sort of, we'll just leave that there. Yeah, I had to replay that, Ryan. I wasn't able to catch that live. But man, he just went to town on him. And of course, well, looky what we got here. Gas station shooting. Looks like it's the usual suspects. Now, how in the world can you end how can you end the year doing this type of stuff? You want to go to jail on New Year's Eve?
And new today at 4 o'clock, police tell WRAL they've now identified several people involved in this shootout outside of a convenience store and gas station just off I-85 in Henderson. I'm Lena Tillett.
And I'm Dan Haggerty. Customers, you can see, ducking for cover, trying to get out of the way, escaping this rapid gunfire. WRAL's Matt Tallhelm is there live to show us what happened, Matt.
What kind of name is Tarhelm? What kind of name?
Yeah, Dan, those bullets burst through the glass here outside the Gate City food store. This was in broad daylight Saturday afternoon. More of those bullets flew across the street into the apartments you see.
Sure, I can play that there quick.
Over here toward those apartments. This was just 20 seconds of terror, all of it caught on surveillance camera video.
This looks like any typical gas station stop. Cars pulling up to fill up. But look closely as this guy in a blue jacket gets out of the white car parked at the pump with a long...
Look how he just puts it in his pocket like nobody ain't gonna notice that you got that down your pants.
On the gun, tucked in his pants. As he walks toward the Gate City food store, the gunfire begins. From another angle, you can see him jump back as a barrage of bullets shatter the glass door. He then whips out the gun and returns fire, along with another man who gets out of the white car, gun at the ready. They fire toward West Andrews Avenue as a blue SUV speeds away, and a man in a dark sedan at a nearby pump runs in the same direction. A customer trying to escape the store falls to the ground to crawl away. Cars driving by turn around to avoid the shootout. The bullets flew across the street, piercing the side of the North Henderson Heights apartments. Neighbors describe dropping to the ground as they heard the rapid pops of gunfire. One woman tells me she pushed her grandkids onto the floor behind a couch to shield them from the chaos. None of them wanted to talk with us on camera out of fear for their safety, but they want this violence to stop before an innocent bystander gets caught. And
oh, that's not going to stop there. It never stops. Like I said, folks, I love my beautiful black brothers and sisters. And then we got niggas. Hey, I'm at a gas station. This is a great place to shoot. With all the gas fumes around, you could have blown up everyone. Who carries a shootout at a gas station with all that gas around? I know, Ryan. He just doesn't care. He not only puts his name on the Kennedy building, he goes and just starts mocking them after the daughter died. I'm like I said, piss troops. Actually, technically, this is the Power Rangers. Aww. Yeah, folks, the Japanese version of the Power Rangers, it's a lot more brutal. But I will tell you right now, the greatest Power Ranger is Big O. Dude back in the 70s, or not Big O, Big One. That dude was cool, and I'll still... Let me see if I can still get away with this here. Hold on. I'm gonna have to erase it later, but so what? I don't care.
難しいことは言えないけど、これをも
Big O is the only pimp leader of the Power Rangers back in, I think, 79 or something like that, 1979. Yeah, the show's been on for quite some time. But the dude was a freaking pimp. Someone dressed like this, folks. That's a pimp. All right? No one beats Big One. Nobody. Like I said, folks. Now, that episode was a special to where he made a return after like 15 years. Like I said before, I mean, even his intro was freaking cool. Now, y'all seen the Power Rangers do all this little fancy martial arts and stuff like that? Let me show you how Big One came in. Check this out. Big He don't even look like a Power Ranger. He just coming with his own style. As you could tell, they use the same scene over and over again, but, you know, like I said before, they used to do some stuff with Power Rangers that you never even see. Hold on a minute, I'm gonna try to get through this before they flag me. See, Japan has some sort of obsession with Nazi Germany, but we're done with that. We're gonna get more of the mints later on the midnight run. So folks, get your questions in. Not gonna play any other videos. I just wanted to show you that. Quick pump. Just to let you know, the greatest Power Ranger that ever lived of all time. There is no other one like him. And there won't be. Ever. There should be, but there isn't. I mean, he's got to be at least in his 80s by now. Yep, 1977. Super Sentai. I'm not going to pronounce that. I just call it Jack Hugh. This is also one of the, you know, the first couple of ones, they always killed a Power Ranger. And when I say kill, I mean, they literally shot one to death. The first one. Like I said, these shows are kind of brutal, so never show it. You show your kids Power Rangers, but never show them Super Sentai. It may be Power Rangers may be based off the show, but it ain't the show. I always like Big One. Am I going to any party? I am not sure. I really am not. 2026 and Dubs will still be waiting. I mean, I am gonna go out. Well, hopefully I don't run into Dubs here. He's probably gonna be drunken beer cans all over. Either that or he'll be in a hog pen, like getting himself some snort or snout. But yeah, I think 2025 is been a good year and a minty year overall. Yeah, I lost my money. I lost my shirt this year. But, you know, I can't take back all the mints. But I mean, it's kind of brutal that, you know, the granddaughter, one of the granddaughters of John F. Kennedy passes away. You would expect some grace and favor. But as we learned from Rob Reiner, as we learned from McCain and everyone else, Trump don't care. He don't care. Slapped his name on the building and just goes and spits. No mercy. Yep. We're done with videos, so folks, you got 8 minutes left to speak with me. If you don't speak with me now, you'll have to talk with me next year. Non-negotiable. I mean, if I go anywhere, it's probably going to be outside the city. And it is super cold out there, so I'm definitely bundling up, if anything. I mean, it is straight out freezing. But I don't have anything really scheduled, to be honest with you. I'm going to watch the news and then I'll figure it out. But it's just going to be crazy out there. But I do know one thing I gotta do. I gotta pick up some cigars. Am I getting it? No, I'm not going for any tans tonight. Screw that. We're not doing that. We ain't chasing those stank tonight. Yeah, Lamar was gaming. I've already told him a bunch of times he needs to start scheduling the stuff. That way people know whenever you're coming on. Remember when Lenny used to go bike looking for talents? I still miss Big Lenny. Big Lenny's like almost like the Charlie Kirk of Piss Troopers. The de facto leader. Everyone loved Big Lenny. We just have to be in charge of ourselves now for our mints. That's alright. There's plenty around. We got Donald Trump. He's going to provide a lot of entertainment for us next year. Probably even tonight, too. In fact, yep, he's already started, too. Three minutes left, 3. And then that'll be it for the year, folks. That will indeed be it. I'll have nothing else to say. Except I'm gay. Yeah, I'm probably going to wear my puffer, vest tonight since it's just so cold out there. Turtleneck, undershirt, and I should stay warm. Thick socks too, very thick socks. Non-negotiable. Yeah, definitely. We're not going sockless tonight. I mean, the one thing about going out in the cold, the first thing to freeze is your feet. Happy New Year, Chuck E. Cheese. Glad you dropped in. Even though we got 2 minutes left, but that's all right. That is quite all right. You cool by me, man. You cool. I'm not even going to bother shaving neither. Just gonna leave things the way it is. Wanna know why? Simple. Because what it is what it is. Oh boy. Interesting. I did not know you can pay $3.50 a month for CNN. Who knew? That's not bad, really. That's not a bad deal. But in any event, folks, that is the end of the show. I want to thank everybody for the year of 2025. I want to thank Quick Pump for donating. I want to thank everyone throughout 2025 that has kept this channel going. I definitely appreciate it. 4 years, just about 4 years, Ryan. And still counting. We're still going. We still at it. We still here. We still here. But I'm out of here. And another toast to you guys. Here's to 2026. As always, peace and soul. Ah! Oh, I almost forgot. Oh! I had to get that out. Okay, peace out. Bye-bye.